Let's figure this one out. I have an egg and I have a bagel. Whoops, there's no hole in the center. So I fold it over. Fold it over and cut out a moon. That's right. I got to cut out a moon. Boom. You know what's going to happen to this, eh? This is going to expand, you know? It's going to expand and shrink. Whether or not do I put it in a toaster or not. And now, boom, I have myself half a moon, or a whole moon, but it started off half a moon. Full moon, half a moon. Do we see the moon at all? What if I turn the moon this way? You still see it? Boom, let's just forget about it. I have a hat for my egg, circle in a circle. But in this life, okay, in this egg that is really not round, is going to be something that is round. The yolk is normally round, but it's flat on the other side. So if you're cooking up 2 eggs, you've got one there and one here. They're beside each other. So if you're going to Europe, you've got 2 eggs beside each other. Now, what about the ocean? What about the rest of the gelatin? We have the protein. We have the white and the yellow. If I would make a bagelette, I would put 2 bacon strips and cheese on top. And the salt would sink into the cheese and would lock the bacon in, right? Those bacon are paddles, right? They're electrical paddles. They fry up. There's full of oil in them. It takes hours. If you don't put the bacon hot enough, it can take a long time before those bacon paddles bring the energy to the protein. So again, we have the bagel. Now remember, nobody eats a bagel just like that. They cut it in half. One bagel cut in half, holding 2 mountains. You need 2 eggs for 1 bagel. And on the outside, holding in and encompassing the bagels, is a CC. But remember, cutting it on this, right? Cutting it on this angle, right? And bending it in, right? Creating the G, or putting it back. Creating the G, or folding it one more time to create the C. You have C and G. Do we have, and how does the E look? How can we create the E? Everything is bent over. It's creation. We're creating. I'm a child. What do I know? But all of a sudden, look what I got. The square outside of this. Now, what's that supposed to mean? Is that the picture frame? But everybody knows that when you create it, the greatest area of space is going to be at these 4 corners. So I can do one of many things. I could bend it over on that angle. Is it that angle, or is it, is it this angle? I'm not sure which angle it is. But anyways, it'll create the Star of David. But I'm going to just cut this in half. Look what happened. I had a bigger half and a smaller half. Because somewhere in here, I had to be cutting it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Somewhere in here, I had to cut it. So one side, depending on where I cut it from, let's say this was together, right? Let's say this was together. Depending on where I cut it from, okay, it'll leave me with 3 closed sides. We're just going over relationships right now. You see over here, I cut it over here. Now, the thing about a circle, okay, is it fits in all circles. A circle in a circle, I put a circle in a circle, and boom, I can hold it. If it was in a square, it can rock. There would be empty space, but a circle in a circle fits real nice. You see the point on that end? Now, what's the point of all this? I'm really not sure. I'm going to go into my book, see if I have anything else to say. We went over a lot of things. I did want to go over one more thing that came late in the video, and it had to do with 13 times 13 is 169. The difference between 12 by 12 is 25. The word jack, quarter, earth fits right in between. 3 times 3, 3 plus 3 is 9 and 6, 15, and minus is 3, 6 and 3 in rotation through the moons, matching moons. 12 plus 12 is 24. 13 plus 13 is 26. 26 is the cat. 26 is the dog. 24 is the cat. 2 and 4, 6. 2 and 6, 8. 8 and 6, 2 times 4, 2 plus 4. The dog and the cat, 9 lives, 420. 8 and 6, the separation of the 7th gate, 2 times 4, 2 plus 4. What's missing over here? 101. 11 times 11 is 121, and 169 is 48. Relevant to the sun. S-O-N, sun, Pluto, the half-life. 13 by 13. 14 times 14 is 196. Green with envy. N-V. How about green with vain? Instead of saying NV, the letters E-N and V-E, make it V-E-E-N. Take that E-E, put it together. The total is 10. Create with it an I from two E's. There's two ways to make 10 on a cube. It's E-E or it's D-F. So I have to understand and figure it out on paper and look at it, okay, and speak to people and try and understand how the EE comes together, because this is a cube world, okay? You can't get around it. Everything is walking. What is a circle? Circle's pretty easy. Here's a circle, right? Circle's right here. Now I hold the circle this way or I hold it this way. If the circle was around my finger is doing what? Is it pointing? Going you're? But you are only 50 because I'm the other 50. Well, why is my nose so red? That's pretty funny. I got a light in the background. So if I'm walking straight forward, I'm walking forward between this side and this side. The touching part of me is 11. But it's really 1 because I'm holding to what's to the side, which is 11. I'm the train on the tracks, going through on top of the world. The world that's all around me. It's all wording, and I don't know it, and I can't explain it. I do definitely 100% believe that the sun, the moon, the stars are all created for us. How does he do it? Hey man, you duplicate everything. You just keep duplicating. How does the computer do it? Are you watching me? There might be 500 people watching me. Everybody uploads that code, and it decodes into your computer. The same shape. Now, too many people go in. You've heard of this before. The servers go down when too many people want to get in because they can't pass out enough repetitive codes. I don't know how it does it or how it works. I'm out to lunch. But if you choke the chicken, you get blue balls. You become green with envy. Remember what green is. Green is all the zeros. Green is 49. Okay, green, the word G-R-E-E-N is 49. The word 8 is 49. And in the word 80, okay, you can't say greeny. You can't say he's more green. He's just a different green. Okay, it's a brighter green or a darker green. So now you have to take the word bright and dark into the word green. Understanding the difference between the two letters that start with green and what is the creation of blue. Because there is a blue-green and there's a blue-gray. I'm still working on this picture. I keep making a few changes so the light can bring out, hey man, smoking a doobie there, eh? See Big Bird, the snake that comes between everything else? What comes out of your mouth? Here's his suit over here. I put him a little horn. He needs a little organ on the inside, right? You got all kinds. Where's that bird? Bird on the other side sitting down. Here's the legs, but when you look at it this way, it's actually a duck. Man standing on the side. I just make all kinds of mishy-mashy, pishy-poshy stuff, whatever it is. See this big animal, but there's a head on the bottom with the eye. Sleeping fish. So anyways, what else is there? Yes, we started in the last video, and I think I stopped it. It was 13 times 13. 14 times 13. That's wrong. That's 14 times 14. Do you think my videos are any different than somebody talking about a video game and going, wow, bang, oh, look what I did? Where did we go with that? Wow, bang, look what I did. He fell down. He got up. Smash, boom, 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 knock him down. Giving you the same thing. I'm building the schematics of life. That's a better word. Schematics. I like that word. Schematics. So we go from 14 times 14. And what creates 14? 7 times 2 creates 14. Okay. 4 times 3 plus 2 creates 14, 4, 3, and 2 vibration, okay, which also creates the 24-hour day. 168 and 28, 196, cycle of the moon through a 4-day period. Remember, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Remember, there's got to be an open side somewhere. There's an open side where the moon starts to show. 196, 14 by 14, 121, 11 by 11. We're not going to go to 10 because 10 pushes everything to 100, which pushes everything to 16 by 16, 256. And obviously 15 times 15 is 225, right? 15, but so we're going to go from the maximum. 10 and 16, the difference is 156. The difference between 256 and 1111 is 135. The word is ace. Between 12 times 12, 144, and 256 is 112. 24, 9 lives of the cat. 33 equals 6, 77. Now we're in the cube. The spirit of 76 is 256, half memory. 12 times 12 or 1440 brings on the day. 3 times 3 is 9, 7 times 7 is 49. The difference is 40, the blue world. Separation. 14 times 14, 196 to 12 times 12. This will be 5. It's electric company. Might be the power of passing of 46, which means the electrical current has to be bringing something with it. You swallow it. You swallow the energy. Protein. Eat. Let's eat carbohydrates and protein. You understand? We have to deliver the energy, and the energy comes in the word. The word of thought inside your mind. Let's go to sleep tonight. We wake up refreshed tomorrow. 196. Okay. 14 times 14. 5 and 4 inside the sun. 12 times 12, which is number 5. Passing of the moon. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 is the BC world, CB codes. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 is 4 and 5, 9, 9 to 5, 14 and 12, 1 half and 1 quarter, 4 to 1 and 2 to 1, a full cycle and less than a cycle. This would end up to be 5 times 5, 25, and 10, 35. This would become electric company. This would become 5 times 4, 20. This would be 29 and 25, 54. The two of them will create the word sun, 5 and 4. Birth is what comes from it. 5 times 4, 5 plus 4 equals 29, the IT system or the bridge. 14 times 14, 196. 13 times 13, the difference over here is 27, win a big red sun. The difference between 14 times 14 and 11 times 11 we have is 85, 75. That's the moon. 14 and 11. This one will create 3. This one will create 9. That speaks 3 and 9, says the skies of Saturn. Artificial intelligence, rotation. 9 and 6 come together, creating 8, connecting the two worlds. 6 and 1, 7. 7 and 9, the birth gate. 9 and 1, 10 creates 1 and 6, then becomes spirit of 76. 14 times 14. If you add up 1 to 14, it equals 105, the hand of God, and then equals 165. 56 is the third, is 3, 6, 3, white, 7, etc. 15 times 15. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5, which will recreate 11. That's right. 1 and 5 recreates 11. Okay, just like 2 and 3 recreate 11. Okay, just like 1 and 2 eventually will recreate 11 because it'll create 2 and 3. Okay, so we have 15 times 15 is 225. And the beginning of 1111 is 1 here. The difference is 114. 114, which is 25, which is the connection to Earth. 1 and 14, the DNA. 1 and 4 is 5, so it'll be 1 and 5, Mars. Or 1 and 1 is 2, and 4, 9 lives of the cat. Do you follow what I'm saying? 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 is 6 and 5, 11. 225 will now reach into 121. The 121st day, okay, is May 1st. The 121st day is April 30th in a leap year. May 1st, April 30th. So I've talked about all these numbers over here. If we were playing baseball, this would be second base over here, creating the ace, second base. you can go towards first base, but you can't return. Once you get to second, you have to go to third. You can't return to first. So these are totem posts. If you cut off this base, you can't go past the base over to here to come back. You're now on second base. Building the baseball field in every single spot. The inside, if you hit a ball and it hits the pitcher's mound and it goes out of bounds, it's a foul ball. Right? So understand, if the ball goes out of bounds between first base and third base, right? Ending on third and starting on first, that is foul. Foul is a chicken. Chicken is a bird. If you hit it inside between 1 and 3, you've hit it into the Venus world. So outside is a foul ball. So I'm just bringing all these things to the table, understanding the differences. This here, okay, you see there's an angle to this. Do you notice there's an angle to this? Right? This is the 6-point star to start David, the 7th one, boom. X marks the spot. See this 1V1 or 1X1. X tells you one thing, V tells you something else. If it's a V and you connect these two, you create the letter M. If it's an X, okay, you're already connecting these two, but you're connecting them to the center. Otherwise, you're going from here to the top, over to the center, here to the top, and joining the center. Otherwise, you're taking all these 4 into the center. I don't know what the difference is, but it creates a difference in letters. Now, the letter N will start here, go down and up through the center, or the letter N. Does it start over here? This is the middle. N versus Z. See the way Z will cut from this side over to this side, through this side over here, and back over here? See the way I'd have to go through this empty space if I was doing Z? Or would I turn my book this way and do Z? You follow what I'm saying? Or turn my book this way. How would I do Z? Anyways, I didn't do Z. It's a doozy. Raphael 7286 in a very long video that didn't say too much other than whatever it said to you, that's what it is. Thank you very much. There wasn't a big discussion, but thank you for participating. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Coming to you from the flashing lights in the house of paint. Can we stop them? There. Thank you.